Okay, I'll continue on here. All right. All right. Part 2. All right. Okay. And I heard a man's voice between the banks. Oh, this is part 2 of my reading of Daniel chapter 8, which could be fulfilled if Oblamer is going to be the Antichrist. Because right now it sounds like he's trying to start a war with Russia to keep Trump from getting into office. He's really trying to screw things up, so it'll be really hard on Trump when he becomes president. And if he starts a war with Iran, that could really do it. Especially if Iran EMPs us and puts us in the dark ages. We can't get water and stuff like that. Okay, so he came near where I stood. Oh, and I heard a man's voice between the banks of Ulai, which called and said, "Gabriel, make this man to understand the vision." So he came near where I stood, and when he came, I was afraid and fell upon my face. And again, Muslims say, this meant he had he was prostrate and bound to the Kaaba and had this patuti in there. But anyway, we'll see here. Okay, I fell upon my face. But he said unto me, understand, O son of man, for at the time of the end shall be the vision. So that tells me if you ever see Iran getting blasted, making sense of Daniel 8, if it's like a recurrence of Alexander the Great attacking the Media Persia, then you know it's the vision is for the time of the end. So we've got 2 weeks now, and then I put this away for my great-great-great-great-great-grandchildren if I have any. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, really. Because I don't see Trump being the Antichrist. I don't see Putin being the Antichrist. I don't see anybody being the Antichrist for millions of years now after Oblamer goes out of office here. So, yeah, once Oblamer goes out and I start celebrating, in 2 weeks from now, not going to be reading Daniel 8 probably again ever for my lifetime. Okay. All right. Yeah. Now as he was speaking with me, I was in a deep sleep on my face toward the ground. But he touched me and sent me upright. And he said, behold, I will make thee know what shall be in the last day, at the last end of the indignation. For at the time appointed the end shall be. The ram which thou sawest, having 2 heads, are the 2 horns are the kings of Media Persia, and the rough goat is the king of Grecia. Again, I think this is talking about Alexander the Great here and attacking Media Persia, and the great horn that is between the eyes is the first king, which would be Alexander the Great. I'm pretty sure. Now that being broken, whereas 4 stood up for it, 4 kingdoms shall stand out of the nation, but not in his power, right? Because he's going to die around 30-something years old. And in the latter time of their kingdom, when the transgressors are come to the full, ISIS, a king of fierce countenance and understanding dark sentences shall stand up. And I think this is talking about the Antichrist now. And his power shall be mighty, but not by his own power. Yeah, because he'll become Satan demon-possessed or something like that. So if you think Oblamer, if this is talking about Oblamer being the Antichrist, you think he sounds dumb now with the uhs and the ands and stuff. Well, the uhs and ands stuff will probably end. Okay. And he shall destroy wonderfully, and shall prosper in practice, and shall destroy the mighty and the holy people. And through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart. Well, Oblamer kind of does that now, if you think about it. And, 22 soldiers commit suicide every day, supposedly, and one today shot up people, we went nuts, supposedly. All right. And by peace shall destroy many. And Oblamer was given a peace prize. And did he use that peace prize? No, he destroyed many. And he shall also stand up against the prince of princes, which I think is Jesus Christ at Armageddon. But he shall be broken without hand. And the vision of the evening and the morning, which was told, is true. Wherefore shut thou up the vision, for it shall be for many days. How about many centuries? And I, Daniel, fainted, and I was sick certain days. Afterward I arose up and did the king's business, and I was astonished at the vision, but none understood it. And after the 20th, I'll be one of them. But